Hey, what up, Card Kingdom fan? Kenji with another vintage cube draft. The format we all know and enjoy and love and everything else ever in the world. Anyways, yeah, vintage cube, you know the deal. Super powerful cards all around. Let's just jump right in. As always, when I don't open power, I always mention, hey, we didn't open power, how unlucky. But we do have a couple good cards here. I think the best pick is probably just going to be the Demonic Tutor. Pretty hard to beat that kind of rate for that kind of power. Yeah, Demonic Tutor could be anything, even a Time Warp, even a Miscalculation, or whatever, you know? So, easy first pick. I think secondary pick would probably be the Time Warp, and then, I don't know after that, some other good cards in the pack, but Demonic Tutor is the easy slam dunk there for me. And then we are going to second pick what? Okay, we have some options here. I don't think there's like a super standout card out of all of these. Portent's okay, Chandra's good, Judgment's good, Oracle's good, Narset's good. Those are going to be my top choices. I've always wanted to draft the Shinobi more often than I ever end up doing, but it's not as easy to make work in the decks that I tend to draft. So sadly, we're going to just end up passing that. I think I'm going to go with the Narset here. I am one that tends to draft draw 7 effects like, you know, Time Twister, Time Spiral, Wheel of Fortune pretty highly. And so, yeah, in those scenarios, well, Narset just makes it way, way too good. Let's go ahead and take Narset and see what we can do from there. And I guess I'm going to take another Planeswalker because Teferi is another one that I am a huge fan of. A few even, very, very good Planeswalkers in the pack. Nissa is absurd, of course. Elspeth is very, very good as well. But I think the Teferi is going to be my choice, given that we've already just taken a double blue card now. Treachery, also a fantastic pickup. And then there is the highly polarized card, I guess. It can be very good. It also can do nothing. But yeah, easy Teferi here for me. Move on to the next. Oh yeah, now a Swords to follow up, probably. You can't really just beat the rate of Swords to Plowshares. Just basically the best removal ever printed. So seems like the right choice there to me. Thoughtseize, another really good pickup. Emrakul this early is honestly really good as well, because you can build your deck around it. Cheat it in with ways like, you know, Sneak Attack, Through the Breach. You can try to reanimate it with instant speed effects like Shallow Grave or Corpse Dance. And then you can do things like Oath of Druids, of course. Yeah, but easy Swords, passing what, a Heath here would be my secondary pick. But this is looking like a pretty good start, I think. I'm going to take Grim Monolith. These are the type of cards that I normally pick very, very highly in Cube. I don't think people pick them nearly as highly as I do. And that's not to say that that's wrong. I do tend to overrate mana rocks like Grim Monolith, but it's just the potential upside of them is way too high, I think is what I'm trying to get at. Otherwise, we would probably just take Dismember here. But yeah, we'll go with the Monolith. Not currently very good in the deck just because, you know, we have so many mana pips and actually not too much to do on the top end. But early enough in the draft that it's going to be good enough here. As we have the choice between, what, a Portal now. Torrential Gearhulk is probably going to end up being pretty good. Mana Tithe is always really, really funny. Selesnya Signet's pretty good. I actually really like taking Mana Tithe. It overperforms a ton. I mean, counters in general are just really good in Vintage Cube. People are, you know, just tapping out and trying to do the most powerful thing. So a 1-mana counter, often fantastic. Karakas here, really good as well. If Karakas wasn't here, we would take the Ugin, but you would be surprised how many decks just have a hard time actually beating Karakas. Kind of funny. Ooh, man, it's kind of a surprisingly late Sylvan Library here, too. I guess I'm going to take that over Savannah. That might not be right, but I would rather get the powerful card and then try to find fixing later than just take the fixing and then maybe not even do anything with it. Yeah, we'll take Library and see if that pans out. Botanical Sanctum now could be a maybe after taking the library. I don't love Botanical Sanctum, though. I mean, it looks like we're leaning towards, what, maybe blue-white? Thalia, obviously not what we want to do in if we end up a control deck. I think Emrakul is actually really, really good. A little bit hard to cast sometimes, but it's not too hard to get like 3 or 4 card types in your graveyard. Ooh, I apologize. I hopefully muted in time. I did a big old sneeze. Anyway, we wield the Council's Judgment here, and that is nice. This is just fantastic all-around removal. Vindicate would also be pretty darn good here, as we're already planning on splashing like the Demonic Tutor, but I think we'll take the Judgment. Hey, we wield the Elspeth? Okay, yeah, we're definitely doing some control shenanigans here, as there's the Oath of Druids. Sideboard Baneslayer looks good. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking the direction we're going. Some kind of control route. Let's take the Falls over the Tracker. Maybe play that. I'm guessing we're probably not going to end up running the Emrakul in this list. But it's not a bad sideboard card versus like opposing control decks. So things we're really on the lookout for. Fixing, like Tundra, Flooded Strand, that type of thing. Some more early counter magic and a couple more beaters. A couple more win cons. Yeah, perfect. Celestial Colonnade is exactly the type of card that we're looking for. And what are we losing out on? Banishing Light, Repeal, Thraben Inspector, Shipwreck Marsh for some splashy splash. Factory's okay, but yeah, this is pretty easy Colonnade in my opinion. Take that and move on. Okay, pick number 2 here, and what did we get? Not the best pack. Options for me, I think, are going to be between what? Maybe Rakdos Signet. Karn could be fine. Faith's Fetters is okay. And then, like, Toxic? I don't really want to splash too much black, but I guess maybe we could just go more hardcore Esper. I mean, right now, Narset doesn't really do much in the deck. It could just be that maybe we're black-white splashing Teferi or something. That seems fine. Toxic is very, very good. 3-mana Wrath, you know, you can even make it so that sometimes you don't lose your creatures and opponent loses more of theirs. Just a fantastic card in general as we get... Okay, I mean... Same reason I took the Grim Monolith, I could definitely take the Mana Vault here. Elspeth currently the only card that makes the Mana Vault great. Because we could just go with the Creeping Tar Pit here instead. But again, I think the upside of the Mana Vault is just too good right now. So I'm going to take it, and we're going to be on the lookout for those powerful top-end cards like that Ugin that we passed, for example. Daze, Preordain. Don't think we want Dynamo. Wall of Omens could be fine. How likely is it that Daze is going to end up being that good? Because like I said, we don't really have that much blue. So it's possible that we're not going to end up running that many islands at the end of the day. I think we'll just go with the Preordain here instead. The 1-mana blue cantrips are really, really good, so I like that. Oh yeah, another fantastic choice here. Actually, Sun Titan would be really good here as well if I wanted that, but I think we're going to choose between the Scrubland and the Seachrome Coast. If the Coast was fetchable, if it was a dual like the Scrubland was, I think I would take it, but we'll just take the Scrubland here and be on the hunt for some fetches. Watery Grave, another excellent pickup. Good mana is... well, good, for lack of a better word. Good mana is going to make it so, you know, you're going to be just more consistent, be able to cast all of your powerful cards. So, like I said, lands are very high pickups for me, especially duels like this. Because now if we find any black duel, for example, black fetch, for example, then it can grab any of our colors, right? It can grab blue, black, and white. All right. Here we are for the next pack, and we got a Gideon, perhaps? Yeah, we don't need the Bayou. The Dark Ritual's not really doing much here. Okay, Esper Superfriends. Looks like the direction that we're going to end up going here. There was a Wrath of God that I passed a couple picks earlier, so that would be another nice pickup if we do end up in the Super Friends archetype. As we get an Elspeth now, that's really, really solid. Okay. Archon of Cruelty has been an all-star in all of the decks I've ended up playing it, but I think, yeah, we're gonna lean into the Super Friends route here. Inquisition would be okay. Banishing Light would be okay. I think at the current, we want to just be splashing black for like Wrath and Tutor. So I don't think I'm going to take Inquisition, which really wants to be cast earlier in the game. So it's going to be between like Banishing Light and maybe Sower. We'll go ahead and just take the enchantment removal. I'm not the most impressed by these type of cards, and in fact I'm probably going to be cutting it as my first card if we pick up enough playables, but it's fine. Fetters here versus Soulfire Grandmaster. I mean, I guess we'll take the Soulfire Grandmaster. Again, it has super high upside if we maybe open like a Time Walk in pack 3. Fumigate on the wheel is okay. We'd much rather get the Wrath of God on the wheel, but that's not bad. Wall of Omen's actually really, really good on the wheel as well. Alright. Hey, and there's the Wrath of God, but because, like I was saying, Sun Titan, I think is just a little bit too good here, right? Can get back Narset, Teferi, Wall of Omens, Grandmaster, any of the artifacts. And I picked up the Fumigate anyways, so it's not like necessary. Take the Containment Priest over Lily, good sideboard card. Alright, so we just need to pick up a little bit of power here. Maybe like a Mox Sapphire or a Pearl or something. But I mean, if you... Mox Emerald. That's the wrong Mox. Ugh, I mean... I guess we're obligated to take it, but... kind of feels bad. Oh, as I was saying, we actually don't really have much blue. In fact, we're playing just as much black as blue, basically. Like, it's going to be hard to cast Narset here if we're not blue as our main secondary. So this could just be like a heavy white deck splashing, you know, blue and black. But we'll take the stinky, sad Emerald here. Alright, really solid pack. Solitude is fantastic. Courtyard is good here. Apparition's good. Mana Leak is good. The safe pick is probably Solitude. Just because I don't know how likely it is I'm going to be able to hold up Mana Leak very much. Right, again, we're not super heavy blue at the moment. I mean, I want to take the Mana Leak, but I'm not sure how correct that is at the end of the day. Oh. What is more important here? I mean, Solitude, I think, has a higher chance of wheeling, and if we don't wheel as Solitude, there's always the Apparition. I'll go ahead and take the Leak. And maybe I'm supposed to just be taking the Courtyard instead, but I think the counter magic is maybe a little bit too good. Balance here. Oh, wow. This pack is very, very good. Dimir Signet also super good here, right? Double off-color splash fixer. But this is a pretty good balance deck with all of these Planeswalkers. I mean, more than half of my Planeswalkers make creatures, I guess, but... Oh, man, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to take. Both Balance and Dimir Signet are so nice. Like, if I take the Dimir Signet, I'm going to be really upset when we don't wield the Balance. But it probably feels right just to be able to cast my spells, I guess. Alright, we'll take the Deserted Beach here. More fixing, more better. Passing an oust there. It's fine. Hero of Blade holds okay. Fatal Push is good. Don't think we're going to take Strix, as that's double off color. Disenchant's fine. Yeah, we could just take Hero of Blade hold. Nothing wrong with that. Like, I have enough Wrath effects that I don't really need to take the Fatal Push. Okay, we'll take the hero. Monastery Mentor, very, very nice here. Sure, fantastic. Yeah, Mentor's nuts in this deck. All right, I do think we're going to end up cutting the Narset. I didn't get any draw 7s anyways, and the double blue is just a little bit too awkward. Avacyn's fine. Let's see. I need a couple more playables here. Yeah, we'll take the Avacyn. This ended up as a kind of a strange deck, didn't it? Could have probably drafted a really good mono white deck. I guess Soulfire Grandmaster here is bad. But yeah, no, we're just Esper Superfriends. You know what? Mana Leak is probably bad here. I guess Preordain doesn't even do much, does it? Wow, wow, wow. What is this? Bribery? Ooh, Bribery might be a double blue card that's good enough to splash. That's a little bit awkward. Certainly can't play the Cryptic command as much as I would like to. Yeah, Bribery's too good. Saga now is kind of interesting too, but so is Vamp Tutor. Saga can grab both Emerald and Vault. I mean, it's just a win condition stapled on a land. We'll take it. Apparition did wield, very nice. That's great. Was Balance next? Or where is Balance, I guess? Maybe just wanted to run the Banishing Light here as well. I don't know. Is this enough blue for the Bribery? Oh, there's the Balance, and Upheaval wield somehow too. Okay. Yeah, Balance maybe a little bit awkward, but yeah, I don't know about this Balance. It feels really weird in the deck. Because we actually have a ton of creatures. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Balance, but I don't think it's necessarily right here. The Disenchant, though, was very good. I think we'll end up main decking that Disenchant. I mean, the more creatures I cut, the better the Balance becomes, I suppose. It's a good reset button, too. Let's see. So I'm running actually a few colorless lands as well, right? Both the Emerald and the Saga are effectively colorless. I guess maybe we don't need the Wall of Omens. I mean, we probably don't need Avacyn. We probably don't need Mana Leak or Preordain. Maybe Bribery's too cute. See, this is 23 cards right now. Yeah, I kind of like bringing the Balance back in just as an oh crap button. I don't know, it just feels really weird to me to splash Preordain and Mana Leak, but I think it's probably okay at the end of the day. Maybe just Avacyn is a fine cut. Weird deck. Weird deck indeed. Heavy white, splashing a couple blue and a couple black cards. Blue, white, black, white, blue, black. And then we get 2 colorless lands. So I have room for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we already have 4 white sources there. Yeah, we probably want upwards of 11 total white sources, though. 1, 2, 3. That'd be 4 black sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue sources. Oh, the bribery looks weird. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to sideboard the bribery, and we'll just leave the Archangel Avacyn in. And that's going to make the blue splash a lot more palatable. I don't mind splashing Mana Leak. I mean, it's good early, but it still can be fine later on. Okay, let's try like this. A little bit weird, but I kind of like it. Esper Superfriendly, Control-y something or nonsense. Let's go. Round 1 here of this vintage QB, and ooh boy, do we have a delicious looking hand. Any hand with Mox and Signet and Balance is gonna be kind of nuts. And we're on the draw too, so we're gonna be able to potentially balance away an extra land from the opponent. So looks like a pretty good start here for us. Dimir Signet unlocking the majority of our splash cards as well. Yeah. Could do much worse than that start, as we see a Jite from the opponent on turn 2. So let's see here. I could Colonnade, but then I wouldn't get to Apparition this turn. I guess we can probably wait a turn and just get the Colonnade online, though. No rush. I mean, they don't even have a creature yet, so I think we'd rather just do this. Land 3 pass, and we drew Demonic Tutor. Very nice. Apparition and Balance isn't exactly the best combo, though. Let's see. I mean, I suppose let's start off with Apparition on the Jite just to get rid of it. We're going to probably want to do that at some point anyways. And then, I mean, I could just fetch for a land. Enable our Elspeth next turn if I wanted. Council's Judgment, also just like a safe play for anything that they could do here. Teferi's pretty good. I don't think there's really a wrong answer. I actually kind of like grabbing the Teferi though, because with Balance, Teferi can do some silly things on like their draw step. Course of Portal. Okay, that's pretty good for us. We can like Teferi bounce the portal now too. Do we want to do that, or do we want to play the Elspeth out, I guess? Alright, let's just get Mama Elspeth out. I'm guessing they're not Storm since they have a Jite in their deck, so I don't think holding up Teferi or anything is necessary here. I'll go with Homage, thank you. But yeah, Elspeth is a very, very quick clock, so. Koldatha Forge Master now, interesting. Mana Leak was another great draw. Let's see. I guess here I would rather bounce their Forge Master, because I don't really care if they draw extra cards if they're just going to end up dying in the next 2 turns anyways, right? We can counter the Forge Master on the way back down, for example, and then we have like Colonnade attack next turn for is that exactly lethal? I think it is. All right, 6, 7, 8, 12, yeah. So if they just go for Forge Master here, we leak it and then activate Colonnade, hit them for 12. Mindslaver. We don't actually need to Mana Leak this since they're dead on board, but whatever. Probably shouldn't have showed them that. Okay, so they're doing some Grixis artifact plan over there. Containment Priest can stop like a Tinker. It can stop Forge Master on like a fat creature. Looks like Fumigate's probably not as necessary. Toxic is probably okay to leave in. I kind of like bringing Emrakul in versus them. Yeah, I guess we'll go without the Containment Priest for now. But take out a Wrath and bring in Emrakul. Seems alright. Go to game number 2 here. How is this hand? A little bit sketchy. But I think I can probably end up keeping this given from what we saw game 1. They're not super fast. Oh. Wait, what the heck? And okay. I was not expecting a Porcelain Legionnaire from them, but I suppose it is just another artifact in their deck. Sure. Oh, okay, and they have the Jite with it. Sure, that's not irrelevant. Hopefully we draw, what, Disenchant? Go ahead and lead on Karakas just in case. That is a lot of mana now. Holy moly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn. Equip the Jite, 2 floating. Oh, but nothing with it? Alright, so I guess we can just go Teferi, bounce the Legionnaire. Oh, wow, that's very good too. We can Apparition the Jite. Is that even better? That might be better, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and just Apparition the Jite. The funny thing is here, if I Apparition the Jite and they go to kill the Apparition, they don't actually get a token. Because the Apparition will trigger before the Jite gets exiled. Yeah, so I don't mind trading my Apparition here for their Jite. That's great. Goblin Welder. Alright, so now we can just fire off a Toxic Deluge for 1. Absolutely. And they have 1 card left in their hand. They do have a lot of mana, but we're sitting pretty good. Land and pass. Alright. I like it. I have a feeling Mana Tithe is not exactly going to be very good anymore, but let's just go ahead and uptick. Bouncing doesn't seem relevant. Swift End. Boo! Alright, can't do anything about that. They are hellbent now, though, and we get to resolve Elspeth. Ooh, with Urza's Saga. Saga's also going to ramp us pretty quickly into Emrakul mana, because on the final turn we can go grab our Mana Vault. I should probably play out there. Murderous Rider, yeah. Okay. Is that all of our blue sources in the deck? Kind of feels like it might be. Oh no, we have Colonnade left, I guess. Because I don't think we're running more than 2 basics. Alright, make a Saga token end of turn. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so if we float, we're going to be able to easily cast Emrakul because the Saga puts 2 more card types in our graveyard. Kind of nuts. So we have 5 card types in the yard, so this costs 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we get to take their next turn. And pretty funny, we have Crocus with Emrakul as well, so it's not taking their turn infinitely. Remember, you give them an extra turn, which you take, and then they get another turn afterwards, but still good enough there. Nice little 1-0 start. Okay, here we are for round 2 of this vintage cube. Ooh. This is a pretty risky looking hand, although I guess I can keep it because we're on the draw. And Saga can go ahead and grab either Mana Vault or Emerald. And we have a lot of good interaction here, so... I mean, ideally we just draw a blue source off the top, of course, but... we have a couple draw steps to really just find any land. Well, sometimes it really do be like that. Shelldock Isle from the opponent, who is currently on mono blue, huh? I didn't want to get the Saga online this turn. I think we wanted to wait one more turn. I could have led with Island, though, and then played Saga turn 2. Damn. I was hoping they would cast like an artifact here or something. Alright, we will need to play out the Saga now. Saga's going to be great if they're on an opposing, just like, control deck of sorts. Yeah, we still want to draw a land next turn, but if they keep going draw go, we can just poop out some constructs. One -10 match. 1 out of 10 match. 1 out of... wait. I'll just give him a smiley face. I don't know what that means. Maybe they wrecked... I mean, they must have wrecked me. So they have a Pestermite end of turn. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just counter that. Presumably, if they have Pestermite in their deck, they're going to be running the Twin. And right now, I don't really have the luxury of waiting. If I let that resolve, they might just tap my island. And then all of a sudden, I mean, it's unlikely they're going to be able to Twin or Kiki Jiki next turn without some cheaty cards, like Lotus or whatever, but... Mystical Tutor, okay. Gush, love it. So they're going to Gush here? Sure. I don't mind themselves, or I don't mind that they're setting themselves back a couple lands. But they might not have had a land drop anyways. Let's hit a land here, hopefully. Perfect. Swamp was not exactly the land I wanted, but beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, awkwardly, when the Saga finally pops off on the final mode, grabbing Emerald over Mana Vault doesn't really help us all that much. Haunted Ridge, okay. And Elspeth. Yeah. Just gonna make another token. And I guess we're just gonna grab Emerald here over Mana Vault, since Mana Vault's an only one-time use. Oh, I have no idea why I tapped like that. Pretending to feign something with a an island doesn't make much sense. I could be holding up Disenchant here. Whoopsies, that was just a brain fart. If they play an artifact now, I get so punished. Glenelendra. Alright, we need to draw planes this turn so we can exile that. Okay, well, I guess swords works too. Do I want to swords that or banishing light? I guess swords. We don't know how many creatures they're running. Banishing light can hit like a random planeswalker or whatever. I mean, so can Council's Judgment, but I think I like that a little bit more. Missing land drops here is what's going to end up killing us. Imperial Seal. Sort of like Grixis twin, huh? Alright, deck. Give me another white source, please. As they have a turnabout. Alright. I guess they're going to tap down all my lands. Not much I can do about that. Toxic, not very good here. I guess we're going to pitch... Huh. I have a feeling they're just going to combo me out. I guess I'm going to pitch the hero here. One of them with the double white cards. That's not a removal spell. There's still a little bit of ways from Shelldock Isling. I mean, remember when they gushed? Bribery. That's okay. In fact, my deck doesn't really have that many great creatures. They get Sun Titan, I guess? Oh, Sun Titan gets back Pestermite? Wow, that's actually really awkward. Okay. Well, they only have one card left in their hand, so Toxic Deluge is good. Hopefully it's not a counter. There's a land, finally. Sure. Yeah, so... I mean... I can do some pretty funny things here. I guess we actually want to... Banishing Light my Sun Titan. And now I can, like, disenchant my Banishing Light to get back Sun Titan, to get back Urza's Saga or whatever. If they go red source into Kiki Jiki, sure, I'm going to lose. Oh, wow, they blocked. Never mind. I was going to say, then I guess they don't have Splinter Twin. All right, so let's go for it. Let's go ahead and disenchant the Banishing Light end of turn. Get back our Saga. That seems pretty nice. And we just have them on a 2-turn clock here as well. Let's see. So if I Elspeth, I can't Saga token. I guess I can Mentor plus Saga token. I could go Monolith, Elspeth, and token, but then I don't have instant speed available. Let's see, what is the wording on Banishing Light? So it only hits opponents. Alright, well, we'll just run out the Mentor then. Attack for 6. We do not want to grab back Banishing Light yet. And then I guess we're going to go ahead and Monolith, make some tokens. And we can still hold up Saga activation at end of turn off of Monolith. So if they don't top deck something here, we are end up going to win. Oh, they have a toxic of their own, but that's fine. Because they're still just going to die to the Urza Saga token plus Elspeth. And I'm going to go down to 20... Oh, so this is important. I don't want to tutor for the final card, right? I don't want to grab Mana Vault from my deck. I mean, I guess that's just lethal if I make a token. Yeah, because if I grab a card from my deck, then their Sheldock Isle gets active, whereas this is just lethal already by itself. Nice, okay. So that was actually really important not to grab anything. Oh, they had a Kolagons. That sucks for them. They only had one black source at the time. Alright, so they're like Grixis Twin. So we don't need Fumigate. I think, once again, I like bringing in the Emrakul. Containment Priest can stop their bribery. It also stops my Sun Titan, but that's not that bad. Sundering Titan's almost reasonable enough. We can ramp into it and kill 3 of their lands. Yeah, I kind of like Containment Priest. Nah, we don't need it. Just run it back like this seems okay. We have a lot of good interactions, so hopefully that's going to be enough. Close, real close. 1 white source, and this would be a very easy keep, but... I mean, I could get greedy and keep this on the draw. Right, how many white sources do I have? 1, 8, 9, 10, 11. On the draw? Let's see. 11 out of 33. Ugh, so 33% to hit on the first turn. I guess it's, what, 66% to not hit. And then 66% to not hit again, basically. So what, that's 36%. Is that right? Something like that? No, it'd be closer to 40% to not hit in the first 2 turns. But 60% to hit in the first 2 turns. Oh man, I want to get greedy. Right? That's how it is, right? Calculator. Let's see. I think that's what it is. The odds are 0.66 to not hit times 0.66. Yeah, so we're 57% to draw a... 56.5% to draw a white source in the first 2 draw steps, but 43% to not hit in the first 2 draw steps. Alright, let's mulligan. Yeah, god damn it. Alright, down to 5. Okay. I guess we'll pitch Sun Titan in a Plains. We did make our balance better by taking a mulligan down to 5, so I guess there's that. Apparition. Yeah, we'll lead on the Caracas, why not? Maybe they have Jace. Baby Jace. Elspeth. So why is Turnabout in their deck? Didn't they Turnabout me? They're doing something cheeky over there. I don't like it. Signet's not a bad draw. Okay. They have the Pestermite end of turn, maybe? They have Click end of turn. Well, we can Crocus Click if we want to. Which is kind of awkward, though. Yeah, I think I'll just Swords it in response. Crocus on their Click is really, really weird. I mean, I could save Apparition for it, but I have a feeling they might just take Elspeth now. I don't know if that's right, though. Because now I don't have an instant speed effect to take care of a Pestermite or whatever. But I guess, remember, if I just let that resolve, they probably end up taking the swords anyways, right? Alright, land pass. Let's go ahead and preordain. Both of those are great. I think we want to Teferi this turn first. Because then if they have Pestermite or whatever, they have to play it out now. And I could just bounce it after the fact. Alright, there's bribery again. I mean, does that make sense? To grab bribery now? They saw Sun Titan. But any good creature, like I have the, this is strange. I have the Apparition in my hand, so I think anything that they grab here, I can just bounce to my hand and get value. Or even better. Oh, right, I brought in Emrakul, sure. But still, no, I can Crocus. No, we can just make the same play. I can Banishing Light the Emrakul and then bounce the Banishing Light. We don't even need to Crocus that. Alright, this is only protection from instants, yeah. Thank you. It was a reverse bribery. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Okay, this doesn't work, because again, I can just Crocus and counter the treachery. Like I said, Crocus OP. Alright. But they did bounce the Emrakul back to my hand, which is not going to be castable for a little while, right? 2 card types plus, what, 7 mana? Ooh, Shelly. Okay. It's going to be a while before that turns on. We're going to start beating down with Avacyn, so... And as long as I have the Teferi on the battlefield, we are going to feel very safe. Because they can't end of turn any shenanigans. That's a good draw. Let's uptick. Let's play the Saga. Attack for 4. If we really wanted to, I don't think there's a reason to, but if we really wanted to, we could even bounce our own Saga next turn after we make a token to rebuy our Saga. But we'd rather it go to the graveyard because it's 2 extra types for Emrakul and it grabs another accelerant. Is this toxic again? Well, Caracas doing Caracas things. Jeez. Yeah, if this doesn't highlight the power of Caracas to you, I don't know if anything can, because it has completely dominated the OP. I just get to recast the Avacyn again. Basically, all that ended up happening was they paid for life. Too good. Speaking of, I'm guessing Emrakul next turn will probably end the game, or prompt a scoop at the very least. Yeah, this is just troll activation of Shelldock Isle. Alright, GG's. Good beats, good beats. Oh, you know what? You can't even activate Shelldock Isle when there's a Teferi on the battlefield anyways. Kind of forgot about that until just now. So even if there was a library with 20 or fewer cards, they could activate Shelldock, but they wouldn't be able to cast the card off of it. Cryptic Command. Bounce the Saga, draw a card. That's not very nice. I guess we don't... Oh. They know I can Emrakul next turn if the Saga lives, so that makes sense. Sure. Gideon. All right, you got one turn, OP. What can you do? Gush? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, no. I was going to say that turns on their Shelldock Isle, but no, we still have Teferi. O-Stone. Ugh. That sucks. Well, that works. Huh. Well, they're letting me... Well, I guess I get to bounce my Avacyn no matter what happens here. Well, let's think. That'll put 4 card types in the graveyard. Sorry, to put 5 card types in the graveyard. Creature, instant, sorcery, artifact, planeswalker. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to be 1 off of Emrakul. So if I draw a land, I'll be able to Emrakul. Oh, wait a minute. No. Do I win? No. If I bounce Avacyn and replay Avacyn, it gives my creatures indestructible. Never mind. So now if I draw a land, I do just win. Yeah, land wins because I can... Oh, no. I'll be 1 short. Ah. I'll be 1 short. Yeah, even if I draw a land, because the Signet would be dying too. Okay. Well, hopefully they can't kill me with Shelldock. I mean, they have 6 cards in their hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, yeah. Pass? Oh, they're going to turnabout. 100% they have turnabout again, right? Ooh, is there anything I can demonic tutor for? No. So if their plan is to turn about, maybe I do just want to cast Emrakul and take their turn. Or I could animate Colonnade. But then if they could have Pestermite or whatever, it's got to be safest to just Emrakul him this turn. This is going to put 2 more card types in the yard. That's 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So do I even need to do that? Actually, maybe I... Wait. 3... Oh, actually, let's Demonic Tutor right now. First, for Mana Leak. 1, 2... Oh, wait, no, that's not going to work, is it? Never mind. Because I don't have 2 blue sources. What I was thinking is I could go to combat, they turn about my creatures. I then animate Colonnade after the fact, and I can Mana Leak their Pestermite if they have it. But that won't work because I'd have to tap the Colonnade to cast the Mana Leak. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, that doesn't work. I mean, I guess it's probably still just safest to grab the leak, but it doesn't win like I want it to because this is I think like 99% in turnabout. Oh, okay, no turnabout. Well, in that case, smash. Yeah, here comes Shelldock activation. What is it? Bounce 3 creatures. Aha. That works. That wasn't playing around that. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get to cast Emrakul, hold up Mana Leak and Karakas. Could be worse. Nice interactive game here. I don't think I bother countering if they have a counter for... Oh, they're going to bolt me in response. Yeah, they probably need to get rid of that one, don't they? This Force of Will? Sure. Discarding or exiling Gearhulk because otherwise Bolt kills them again. This is fantastic. This is really hosing them. Alright, let's take their turn. They do have the Pestermite. And Imperial Seal! Bing, 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 bing! Lose 2 life at GG's. Oh, you know what? They didn't even have... What on earth? They had very few win cons. Okay, well, I guess that game was... Or this match was probably not even as close as I thought it could be. Because if they did have a combo piece to go with Pestermite, sure. But it didn't look like they had very many win cons outside of bribery, so... Hey, good beats. 1 more to go. Okay, the third and final round of this vintage cube draft. And another stinky one-lander here. That is a much more appealing sixer. Everybody's got them damn stars today, don't they? Alright, pretty good looking hand. Another blue deck. Not something I am very fond of. I'm hoping the Mana Tithe is going to get him here. Signet we don't care about since we have Disenchant. We'll go ahead and lead off on Saga. I don't think I'm going to Disenchant this turn. I think I'm going to wait one turn and hold up Mana Tithe first. Spellseeker, sure. That'd be funny if they grabbed a Mana Tithe. Because remember, this is not pod play, so we could definitely play against somebody that... Oh, a Time Walk? Well, that's just cheating. Alright, we'll go ahead and Disenchant the Signet end of turn then. Play out the beach, say go. Not going to make a token and block. That's not a trade we want, obviously. I don't really care if they just time walk here either. It's pretty low. Low impact. Great for us, though. Alright, I will take another 1 damage. You got me. Ooh, pass is good. So let's make a token end of turn. They could FOF now in response or whatever, but I think here... do I want to just make a token and hold up Tithe? Yeah, I guess we don't want to play into a counter this turn. Let's go ahead and grab the... do I need the vault? No, it's probably better just to grab Emerald here. Play the Plains to hold up Tithe again. Smack in for 3. Next turn we can play one of our 4 drops with Tithe open. Resto Angel. We do not want them to have that, because Flickering Spellseeker and eating one of my golems is way too good for them. So that is a fantastic Mana Tithe target. Chain Lightning, one of the tokens. You got it. It is dead. No attacks. All right. That's a pretty good draw. Let's go ahead and swing in for 2. And I guess to play around a counter, we can just hold up Avacyn here. That way we don't have to play anything main phase into open blue mana. Now the question becomes, do I want to block and eat the Spellseeker? I think I'll let them have it. They can have the 1 point of damage. Wait to see if they do something second main phase. If they don't, then we'll flash in the Avacyn. I don't get to hold open Crocus this turn on Avacyn, though, so if they have a counter, this is the time to use it. Maybe Mystic Confluence or something. They're just going to hard cat. Okay, perfect. So that's why we were pretty stoked to just have drawn the Angel, because now we get to resolve something on our turn. Yeah, let's go Hero. I will shock myself to play the Mana Vault in order to be able to hold up Crocus. Sadly, I don't have quad white, so I couldn't go Hero plus Gideon this turn. But hero is a more pressing issue. If they don't kill it, they're just going to die pretty quickly. Alright, they paid life to probe. I mean, I'm guessing we could just get comboed out at any second, right? They're playing blue, red, white. They played Restoration Angel. It would not be hard to think that they have a Kiki Jiki in their deck to go with that Restoration Angel, which means they could also have, you know, any of the other combo pieces as well. Ooh, baby. All right. Yeah, here we go. 3 cards left in hand. So Crocus is going to be our saving grace if they do, in fact, have Kiki Jiki. But I guess they could just tap it down, can't they? Oh, yeah, never mind. If they have Pestermite or Deceiver Exarch here, we're actually going to lose if they have the other combo piece as well. So let's hope they don't have it, I guess. Nice. All right. Pass is great. That gives me confidence. Conscripts? Oh, man, they have Time Warp and Time Walk? Sheesh. I mean, thankfully, both of those cards that they cast this game were just redraws. And they didn't have anything else to do with them. This is another game where we take out Fumigate and bring in the Emrakul. Okay, phew. That's terrifying. Yeah, Emrakul in, Fumigate out. Hell, we might even want to bring in Sundering Titan again, because they have 3 colors. I mean, it's expensive, but we can get there. Could probably afford to cut the Toxic as well. That feels okay. Ooh, you know what? Containment Priest actually hoses Restoration Angel. Yeah, let's actually do that instead of Sundering Titan. It's also just something a lot cheaper to do. I like that. Containment Priest in. Man, what is up with these hands? I feel like we've had to like mulligan a bunch of one-landers. Sheesh. That is fine. I think we're gonna pitch the Gideon here. We need to find another white source. Yes. Alright, they get to probe me. They see my hand. Ah! That's pretty good. That doesn't... I mean, turn 1 Monolith with Swamp and Emerald doesn't do anything, so... Still just going to play the Colonnade out this turn. Okay, so if we draw an untapped blue or white source, we can Teferi bounce the Signet. That would be nice. Balance is pretty strong too. I think we're going to continuously hold this Emerald though, because we don't want them to know about it. Venser? Oh, I guess they're just going to Venser my Monolith, or my Colonnade actually. That's fine, I don't care about that. Another land, okay. I mean, I can just Teferi bounce their Venser. It's kind of funny. Still gonna hold on to the emerald. Hopefully they don't have like a random bolt, but it's not gonna be surprising if and when they do. Sure. The least scary time warp effects. Fencer, bounce colonnade now, I guess? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So we get to do some pretty silly things here, I think. Let's uptick the Venser immediately. Let's play out the emerald. I can instant speed balance them if I want to, but instead I think what I might do here is actually, this is kind of interesting. Because I would have to discard more cards. I guess I can go Island, Monolith, hold up Preordain, and Containment Priest. This is going to turn off my Elspeth for a turn, though. But I think that's okay. So we'll go ahead and trade for the Venser. That's fine. Really, I just want to set up for a nice instant speed balance on them. But I might be getting a little bit greedy here, no doubt about that. Ah! Oh no! Glenalendra's brutal. Huh. Okay, well I guess I'll start off with Preordain. I don't think they're going to counter that one. Hero of Bladehold and a Mana Leak. This might just be bottom, huh? Shoot. Crap. Well, now I'm getting punished. Alright, pass. Stupid Glenalendra. Yep, Teferi takes 2. Oh. Treasure Cruise. Okay. Mox Ruby, that's fine. I think we're going to end of turn disenchant the Boros Signet, because that adds 2 of their 3 colors. It's a great draw. So what I could do here is play the Caracas, play the Elspeth, they counter the Elspeth, and then I balance. That seems fine. They're not going to have to sacrifice any lands, but I think that's the route I'm going to have to go down now that this is the direction I've gone. Yep. Remember, Glenalendra is not legendary. You cannot Caracas it. And I have to do this now while they don't have any more blue up. So they will have to discard 4 cards. I mean, so this is a really good balance. Like, sack their Glenolindra, discard 4 cards is great. It's just, I think I might have waited a little bit too long on it. And then I got punished by a creature that can double counter. Yep, there goes Kiki Jiki. Seagate, Stormcaller, Chain Lightning, Expansion, Explosion. I mean, that was fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But I had to kind of go through a couple of hoops to get there. Oof. Portal's a really good draw, too. Damn it. Alright, uptick. Pass. I mean, we have them on a pretty nice clock, right? We have Avacyn plus the Colonnade, so... It's not like I'm going to give them that much time, but the portal means they do get to draw a bunch of cards every turn. Alright, Avacyn end of turn. Uptick to Fairy. Land. Animate Colonnade, hidden for 8. Homage. We can bounce the portal next turn if we want to. Probably seems right. Deny them 1 extra card. Thieving Skydiver on 1. So they get to steal my Emerald. Rude. Two cards in hand, 5 mana available. Repeal to Fairy. Okay, that's fine. I guess that means I don't get to Colonnade for a turn. Banishing Light, that's not bad. All right, let's go for the Teferi. Let's bounce the portal. Attack for 4. Do I actually want to just Banishing Light here? I guess I do. If I Banishing Light the Skydiver now, that leaves them dead to the Flyers next turn. So playing just Portal out doesn't do anything. Oh, this is not Portal. This is a blue card. Nope, nothing. All right. Hey, sweet. Nice. Nice little 3-0 there. Was that a 3-0 6-0? It was. Okay. Nice little 3-0 6-0 there with Esper Superfriends. Not too shabby. Felt pretty good. Games played out well. Yeah. All-Star was Emrakul from the sideboard, but a bunch of good cards, obviously. Yeah. Nice one. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to go check out all of my other content here on the Card Kingdom YouTube channel. And if you're looking for magic cards, don't forget to go cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your needs. Yeah, more Vintage Cube for about another week or two, and then there will be some Arena Cube in the future as well. So hope you're all enjoying. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.